The inevitability of stress. Hello, everybody. This is MaxCaf, Mobile American Cross Country for Adventures and Freedom. I'm your host, Derek Bentley. Today, I want to talk to you about stress. And this isn't going to be one of these negative, boo-hoo, life is stressful kind of videos. What I want to talk to you about is finding the stress that you can enjoy. Now, what the heck am I talking about? I'm talking about a different way of thinking about stress. Indeed, finding the stress that you can enjoy, because life is going to be stressful. No matter what you do, life is going to be stressful. The best way that I have found to deal with this is to kind of flip the script and change how you experience it. This new way of thinking has helped me transition from my normal life to my nomad lifestyle. It is very freeing to simply accept that this is going to happen. Especially in this day and age, you can't go through life without some kind of stress. For most contemplating a change, our minds instantly fixate on the potential stressors of that new path or new journey. However, we often overlook the reality that is staying in our comfort zone and continuing our current lives comes with its own set of stressors. Even if you choose to change absolutely nothing about your life right now, the stress is still going to be there. I think a lot of people are just scared of change. But it's so draining mentally and physically. I say make it the fuel for the desire to explore an alternative lifestyle and seek out a completely different path. This is where I was at the end of 2018. I had really grown to hate my job, and I was just simply tired of all the BS that was going on there. So I came up with a plan to change things. And I'm sitting here right now before you. I'm in Yuma, Arizona at a park next to a library. Even then, I knew that there was going to be times that was going to be uncomfortable. But I knew I would be happier and without the JOB stress. If life is inherently very stressful, the true challenge is not avoiding the stress. It is selecting the right kind and coping with everything else. Instead of letting the circumstances dictate your struggle, why not opt for the difficulties that come with pursuing your genuine interests? Whatever your dream, you're changing your life to give chase to it, and navigating that path of uncertainties, well, stress is inevitable. The difference lies in the why. When you face obstacles on the path that you've chosen, they transform meaningless burdens into necessary friction. This is the stress of growth, and with it comes some discomfort. By embracing the challenges that accompany the life you love, your shift in perspective from mere endurance to a true purpose, and start living with a focused intention, realizing that handling these difficulties is the price of admission for your best life, lived on your terms. Life on your terms and stress on your terms doesn't sound like a bad deal. It kind of makes the journey feel more manageable. So I come to realize that the goal isn't to live a completely stress-free life or to figure out how to avoid all the pain and suffering. Instead, it's about choosing a path where you can accept and handle those challenges because you love where you're headed and genuinely enjoy your life. If this struggle is simply the price of admission for a lifestyle that you truly love, then you should gladly pay that toll. This friction is a part of the package when you're living a lifestyle that fulfills you. The last year has been kind of stressful on me, and more so the next few months because of the uncertainty. And that's life. I am generally a very mellow fellow, and I don't let a lot of things bother me, although I do get frustrated at times. Even if things right now are a little rough around the edges, I absolutely love the life that I'm living right now, and I'm having a blast. On the flip side, if you are stuck on an unfulfilling path without a clear purpose, every minor stressor beats you down and leaves you irritated. And that's not truly living. Why are we here on this wonderful planet if we do not at least attempt to do the things we want, enjoy our experience, and build a meaningful life? If we are not even going to try, then what's the point? Now, except for a bad case of ADHD, I think I've done pretty good in my life. Right now, I'm retired, I'm healthy, and I'm debt-free. But the true fulfillment comes from the meaningful struggles I choose to embrace. I'm currently helping my daughter and her mother through a very tough time. And I'm pouring my heart into my YouTube channel. Despite not making any money, yet I feel really good about my life right now. I have found that embracing the obstacles actually helps improve the outcome. Much like a grueling hike leaves you winded but exhilarated on the summit. Working towards a goal you love turns every hardship into a badge of honor. When you're pursuing your passion, the struggle isn't a burden. It's a source of immense pride, making the eventual accomplishment that much more rewarding, making your life richer. Think about it like this. You've already survived a good portion of your life without any joy, waking up each day and grinding at a job you don't like, and managing a miserable routine. I think most people can handle absolutely anything that life throws at them, especially when you are pursuing your dreams. You can endure the constant struggle and stress of an unfulfilling existence, watching your dreams fade away. What challenges could possibly stop you once you step out and do the things that you want to do? Imagine the shift when you actually find some joy, chasing your goals, reaching meaningful milestones, ticking items off your bucket list. And when obstacles do come your way, you'll look at them and realize they're nothing compared to what you've already overcome. I have struggled some here recently to find my groove. And I know that there are some obstacles that I will find along the way, and I'm going to have to overcome them. Because this is what I want to do. I want to travel North America and be the inspiration so that you can hopefully find your way to the life that you want to live. Speaking of bucket lists, down in the comments below, I want to hear your top bucket list thing that you want to do. For me, I'm working on this right now. I want to play my guitar in front of a large crowd and sing. When I pick up my guitar now and practice, that's the vision in my head. When you realize you are conquering those exact hurdles, even when you're weighed down with a job and debt, now you're light, unburdened, and liberated. You manage those responsibilities when life felt like a lead weight. Right now, with your excitement, energy, and joy, you can face whatever comes next. Challenges will slow you down, temporarily, but you will find your footing quicker because this is the meaningful stress you will actually welcome. A footballer just doesn't show up at the pitch and win a FIFA World Championship. There are hours and hours of practice. There are buckets of blood, sweat, and tears. But they love what they do. It might be painful. The motivation might wane on those cold mornings. But they push through to achieve the greatness on the pitch. Crafting a remarkable life requires the exact same dedication. But the effort is justified when you possess a clear purpose. When you understand your motivation, obstacles no longer trouble you. You welcome them because they enrich your story. And an easy path is far less satisfying. So stop looking for a life without friction. Friction is how we move. Find the stress that makes your atoms hum with purpose. Embrace the struggles that align with your journey, and for the sake of the universe, enjoy the view while you're at it. You're only here for just a cosmic moment. Make sure you spend it on a path worth walking. All right, that's it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week.
See ya.